Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I was gonna really not do this video, but then I was like, okay, I'll do the video. A lot of times I don't like doing this kind of videos because the ninjas, the operators, the instructors. I'm an instructor in YouTube for 3 years, so I'm the only one qualified to give advice. How dare you talk about reholstering? You're not an instructor like me. So again, you know, those people get really mad for whatever reason. Dude, I'm just a guy sharing my ideas and sharing my opinions in my living room. Like, actually my dining room. My table is right there. So don't take it too bad. Don't get so offended, man. It's fun. YouTube is fun. I'm not even getting paid no more from YouTube. So might as well have some fun with this, right? So one of the guys, Jim, asked a question. Say, hey, what do you think about reholstering or any advice? Because every time I reholster my firearm, I'm getting pinched. I want to know your recommendations. And I said, well, you know what? Let me think about this. I had spoken about this in the past, but I haven't in a while. So again, if you have any advice, put it down in the comment section below. But the thing about everyday carry is that it's so personal. You know, it's according to your body style, the weapon that you like, the handgun that you like, the holster that you like. I mean, there are so many different factors that it's difficult for me to say, get this holster, get this pistol, and you're going to be okay, because that holster and that pistol may not be good for you, right? May not be something that you enjoy. So a lot of times when people ask for advice, it's one of those things that I want to give you advice. I want to tell you, hey, look, don't waste your money on that. Get this. But whatever I'm telling you, maybe it's not something that you're going to enjoy, or maybe it's not something that is going to work for you. So again, you know, everyday carry things are very, very personal. Let me show you my CZ PL7 just because it's pretty. I like this gun. Really like it. The All-Eye PL2 Mini. All-Eye is putting out fantastic lights. They got a sale coming up pretty soon. So kind of stand by for that. Depends when you watch this video. But again, you know, the PL2 Mini and the Valkyrie PL1 or whatever it is, the big one, they have been proven to be great lights. You know, I carry a bunch of All-Eye flashlights and they're just fantastic. I'll put links down below. If you want to support the channel, you could use those Amazon affiliate links because they help me make more videos. But again, you know, reholstering. What do I think about that? What do I recommend? Well, essentially, here's the thing. I will obviously tell you that once, maybe you need a different holster. Maybe you need a different pistol. Maybe you need a belt that is going to hold your belt, you know, your pants in place. Those are the kind of like the fundamentals, you know, a good belt to have a good foundation, a good holster, and a pistol that works well with your body style, right? In my opinion, I like the Vetus holster. You know, I like the Core Essential gun belt. You know, they have worked fantastic. Is it the best? I don't know, but it's what works for me. So again, I'm going to link those items down below as well. But when it comes down finally to reholsters, I really don't worry too much about it, because here's the thing. Most likely you won't. Really, most likely you won't. If you find yourself in a confrontation and you know, in a shootout, really shootout, what is going to happen? You know, you're going to pull rounds down range. Most likely you're going to be on target or pointing down range or covering a bad guy or whatever it is until the police showed up. When the police shows up, what are they going to do? They're going to pull you in your face and your belly. They're going to tell you to open your hand. They're going to tell you to cross your leg. They're going to tell you to look away from the sound of the voice. They're going to come in with handcuffs, and they're going to handcuff you, and they're going to take away your gun. And that's the reality, because until they don't realize who's the good guy and who's the bad guy, that's what they got to do. You know, in many other words, when the police show up, you better put this down, because you may have a situation where you get shot accidentally, and that's has happened. So what you really want to do is that you want to give 911 as much discretion as you can. Hey, Fabian, you know, I'm wearing a black hat with an American flag. I got a black shirt. I speak with an accent. Things like that. So when they show up on scene, they know it's you. And the moment they show up on scene, you want to put this down in the floor and walk away from it, because most likely you're going to get shot by a young cop, and it's just not going to be fun. So my point is that reholster, it's really not something that I worry too much about. Now, There may be some cases where you have to reholster to provide first aid or something like that. But then again, you know, you're going to have the time because the threat is down. I mean, literally, the moment you're going to reholster this weapon is when the threat is down. When you know that the bad guy is down and you know everything is safe. Now, with that being said, guys, you know what? Like I say, I don't really stress too much about reholstering my weapon. You know, I'm probably stressed more about drawing my weapon and be able to present this firearm to a target or to a criminal, a bad guy that is trying to do something to me faster. That would be more of a stress to me, not so much to reholster. But if I have to reholster, I can just simply look. You know, I'm not going to pinch myself. I could just look down, see where my holster is. In some cases, I could slide down my hand so I could touch it and I know where it is, and I could come down and reholster my firearm. Again, I could take my time because the threat is down. I could look because the threat is down, and it's just not so much of a stress. So hopefully I answer your question, Jim. You know, it's just one of those questions that I really don't stress too much about reholstering. Maybe you need a different holster, like I say. Maybe you need a different system. That's something that you could keep in mind, but it's really kind of difficult to tell you to get one or the other one because, like I say, it may not work for you. It's a very personal thing to have. All right, guys, what do you guys think? Put comments down below. Appreciate you guys watching, and as always, God is in control.